Today was 3/14, which I didn't know about. This is also known as Pi Day. Do you know about this? Pi Day, and because the number pi starts out as 3.14.
Yeah, this doesn't work in the UK though, right?
No, and it shouldn't work here because people were like, it's Pi Day, have a pie. And I was like, I hate this. I hate this. I don't think there's a day in America that isn't another day. It isn't a thing. It's never just a Wednesday. Oh, no, it's, National Hopscotch Day.
Let's not throw National Hopscotch Day out.
I realised that as I said it. As I said it, I didn't like it.
That's an important...
Because Hopscotch Day... It's a good game, Hopscotch. When was the last time? When was the last time, honestly, when was the last time you had a proper game of hopscotch? Absolutely sensational game. Been cruelly overlooked in adults.
Yeah.
Was it created by the Scots?
Well, because of hopscotch?
Yeah.
Do you know what? Can I be honest, Reggie? And I'm
Yeah.
embarrassed to say this, I don't know. Does anyone know? Can we get someone on that,
ancient Roman
Rob?
game.
Sorry, what?
Ancient Romans invented it.
Ancient Romans invented it?
Yeah.
Tell us more about it, or are you being fed this information as you tell me?
No, it was created in order to help the Roman foot soldiers improve their footwork.
Tell us more about it.
Hey, facts. People at home, Wikipedia.
Why don't you tell us more about it?
Because in the 17th century is when they adjusted the name and they started calling it Scotch Hop before we took it on as hopscotch.
Damn.
Wow. You're not getting this on John Oliver, and I hope the Emmy voters see that.
Yeah. Well, it's that time. It's time for the news. And there are growing concerns that Russia may lean on China for military equipment in its invasion of Ukraine. So today, in an effort to discourage China from helping Putin, a top US official met with a top Chinese diplomat in Rome. Because if there's one way to find a diplomatic resolution, it's while sucking on a single spaghetti noodle like Lady and the Tramp. These meetings, these officials always end up meeting in some beautiful, exotic spot. So it just happens to be in Rome. It should be the opposite. They should be like, okay, welcome to Cleveland. No one is allowed to leave until a compromise is reached, okay? The talks in Rome were said to be tense and unproductive, but the ride to the embassy by Vespa, thrilling and totally worth it. In other news, it was announced today that Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky will deliver a virtual address to the United States Congress on Wednesday. I feel for this Zelensky. Right? Hasn't Ukraine gone through enough? Now you're going to make him do a Zoom meeting? The address will be at 9 in the morning, or as I've always called it, live with Kelly and Ryan o'clock. And did you hear about this? Earlier today, Elon Musk tweeted that he was challenging Putin to a one-on-one fight with the winner getting Ukraine. Making this the first time Ukraine has been offered help and replied with, yeah, I don't think we're good, thanks. Does make you think, though, doesn't it? If only Bill Gates had wrestled Saddam Hussein. And did everybody hear about this? Big news this weekend. Tom Brady is coming out of retirement. That's right, he announced yesterday he's coming back to Tampa Bay. He was retired for 2 months, didn't even miss a game. That'd be like me every Friday being like, I'm retiring from the show, and then Monday being like, I've decided to return to late night. When asked about his decision to unretire so quickly, the father of 3 said, I physically can't listen to We Don't Talk About Bruno anymore. I can't do it. I've got to get back out there trying to avoid being hit by huge guys. But did you hear about the guy? One guy not excited about the news, because this is true. Just 1 day before Brady's unretirement announcement, an unnamed person purchased Brady's final touchdown ball at an auction for more than $518,000. Now it's just a ball that Tom Brady once had. You don't know, it's not over. You don't know, maybe the guy will get lucky and Brady won't throw a single touchdown all next season. And here's some news. It's official. Pete Davidson is going to space next Wednesday. The launch date was announced earlier today. He will be part of the crew on the latest space flight from Jeff Bezos' company, Blue Origin. Pete Davidson's life. Seriously, did Pete Davidson find an oil lamp with a genie in it? I don't know how to explain the moments that he is having in his life. Where did, is Jeff Bezos just pulling names out of a hat now? Is that it? It's like William Shatner, Michael Strahan, Pete Davidson. Who's next? Clifford the big red dog. Yeah. Going to space. Yeah, but he'll soon be going up to space, which explains why the moon spent the weekend getting a facial and eyelash extensions. Just getting ready. And finally, there's a new Guinness World Record to tell you about. This time, it's for the highest tea party. A group of climbers on Mount Everest set the record by sitting down for tea at a height of more than 21,000 feet. Here they are here. Look at that. I mean, leave it to people who climb Mount Everest to be like, sure, we've summited Everest. Now can we get more attention? I don't know. This begs the question for me, is it a tea party if in the back of your mind you're deciding who in the group you would eat in an emergency? Do you know what I mean?
I just want to get out ahead of this next joke here. It's supposed to be the last one of this part of the show, and we just didn't have it today. Speaking on behalf of all the other writers, of Lauren, the other head writer, the monologue team, we tried our best, and we just couldn't come up with a
Couldn't come up with it.
There was nothing. So
Couldn't come up with it. To show you how much they couldn't come up with it, the original Ender has already been in the mono and went for nothing.
Yeah. We thought maybe Hot Moon would be a way to get out, and it wasn't, clearly. And, you know, we let you down, we let the show down, we let America down, and it feels bad, but we're gonna pack our lunches up, come in tomorrow again, try to write a better joke. But this is it today.
Seriously? That's how it starts. Seriously?
It's conversational.
It's conversational.
Yeah.
Seriously? Seriously, you have to be careful at that altitude. The frostbite was so bad, the finger sound, I don't even know if I can say it. Whose joke is it?
I think it's really hard to pin this on just one person. I don't know if it's better or worse, but it was Kennedy. Yeah.
John Kennedy.
It's me.
How are you feeling about it? You feel confident? You think it's
I
gonna
feel
land?
confident. I think we got a banger.
Okay. Seriously? Conversationally.
Conversational.
Seriously now though, you have to be careful at that altitude. The frostbite was so bad, the finger sandwiches at the tea party were actual fingers. We'll be right back with more of the Late Late Show, everybody.
All right, we'll be right back for real, guys. We're serious about it. We really mean it. See you soon.